Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a quick early look at the Parabellum MG low weight. Now if you end up finding this video helpful or entertaining, then I genuinely appreciate if you could take that split second to hit the like button. And with that being said, this machine gun is kind of mental. So much like yesterday when I showed you some footage of the Mosin Nagant, which I'll link to in the description if you haven't already seen it, I'm not going to do a proper review of the weapon as I've only played a few games with it and things in the CTE are subject to change when they're fully released. What I can tell you is that the Parabellum low weight definitely fills a gap in the machine gun class, that being a pure close range slaying weapon. Now whether it's a good or a bad thing that the different classes have capabilities that are beginning to become a little blurred is a conversation for another day. If you're just happy to have another way of playing the game, then the Parabellum will definitely be your friend. As you've seen so far, it fires fast and it fires a lot. 100 rounds in the magazine and a very high fire rate makes for a pretty high action way of playing the game. It's kind of the support class's answer to assault gameplay, more so even than something like the Madsen, and potentially the BAR, as it's got a lot more bullets than the BAR if there are multiple people to take on at close range, and it's just easier to use than the Madsen because it doesn't have that big thing sticking out the top of it. It's very capable in these close range scenarios, and it makes mincemeat of enemies that can often provide a very big problem such as cavalry and flame troopers. Not with the Parabellum in your hands, this thing can absolutely shred them. Of course this is balanced by a pretty ridiculous recoil, but after just a little bit of practice this becomes reasonably manageable. Contrary to what I often now do with machine guns of just holding down the trigger to take advantage of the increasing accuracy over time, I actually found trigger tapping or burst firing to be much more effective at longer range with the Parabellum. I would say use the bipod for those longer ranges, but it currently appears to be broken in the CTE, hence my guy randomly swinging his head around every time I get near the window in this clip. If the bipod was working, this weapon may well be great over long range as well, but I wasn't able to test it. Overall, this is a fun weapon. Not particularly versatile, at least not without the bipod, but definitely an exciting way to play the game. But this is just my opinion. What do you think of the Parabellum low weight? Have you used it yet? Are you excited to use it if not? Let me know in the comment section below. Feel free to like, favourite and subscribe. I'm Get Good Guy and I'll see you next time. Laters.